Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Spells and Stripe podcast, the only podcast that is being recorded on a shoot, dude. I don't know no
I mean,
more.
you could have said Super Bowl.
What?
You could have said record on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we have recorded several, at least 3, if not 4.
You're not hearing me at all, aren't you?
No, I am realizing how badly my here I'm using my earbuds because my headphones died, and I only had one in, and now
Super
I'm
Bowl. We're recording on the Super Bowl. We're the first one to record on the Super Bowl. That's today. Dingus!
okay. I put in my second earbud, and you immediately started yelling. That was bad timing on my part. It is the Super Bowl. I remember. I totally forgot, dude.
Epic.
But yeah, Super Bowl. Obviously, we're both huge sportsers. I really hope that the Tampa Bay Lightning beat out the New York Giants. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
hey, the New York Giants.
yeah. It's funny,
Madagascar.
dude. Why is everyone so mad at gas
Yeah.
cars? Like I know electronic cars are like the future, but like gas cars are still cool too. It's genuinely so fucked up that you didn't laugh at that. That was so funny of me. So Stripe, do you want to hear the question of the week?
I would like to hear the question of the week.
It's the question of the
Nope, 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 nope,
week.
nope, nope.
Okay, fine. I won't say it.
Okay, good. So what's the main topic today?
You know what the main topic is. Don't make
Also
me.
say the question of the week.
Uh, question of the week. Uh, since it is also when this airs, it'll be super close to Valentine's Day, also known as my birthday. Nobody gives a shit about that part though. So
That's more
Valentine's theme
important thing that's happening
question.
on that day.
What? What?
That's more important thing that happens on that day.
Yeah. Um.
I was literally giving you a compliment, but okay, for you, I guess.
Well. Um. Yeah. It was just I had the script in my brain, and then you said a thing, and I went against the script in my brain. So you should have read the script in my brain better. Um, but Valentine's themed question: Who is the most attractive character in fiction in animation? Let's say
Pete
that's it.
Disney.
That Pete Disney. That is true. I am actually really excited for your Pete video. That'll be airing on February 15th.
Yeah. It's a bit of a late birthday present for you.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I am. Sorry, what'd you say?
You're an idiot.
I am. I also have auditory processing disorder. Let's reiterate this fact about myself.
Yeah, something I didn't know until like a full year after we started the podcast. Something I feel like you should have just said flat out. By the way, guys that have talked to me like an hour and a half every single week. I have problems hearing people. That was probably should have been like the very first thing you told me.
Admittedly, it was generally something that like I wouldn't tell people for the longest time because like I have no way of validating it. So it just made it seem like I every time I like told people I just felt like I was lying even though I was telling a very like diagnosed truth. So I just didn't tell people for the longest time, but I've stopped giving less of a I've started being better at being more open about myself, and I think that was kind of why. And also, I kind of just forgot that you didn't know at a certain point. Like, I don't even think I like
Epic.
properly told you. I think I just mentioned it, and it happened to be a surprise.
No, you're just like I got mad at you because you were kept saying, like, oh, why can't you hear me? And you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I have auditory process disorder. I can't hear very well. Oops. Maybe do a little dance.
That
A
does
little
sound
shake.
like me.
Yeah. What I was saying was it was a late birthday present for you, the Pete video, because it's the day after your birthday.
That is true. And as we all know, Pete is my favorite fictional character of all time. So it makes sense.
You like Pete.
I do actually. I really do like Pete. I I'm such a big fan of all the like those like classic Mickey characters, which doesn't sound like a hot take, but I feel like they're almost they're almost like Mario, where he's so popular that sometimes people forget that they're actually kind of cool. You know?
I mean, I say it's even like a greater than that because I don't I very rarely see people like say like most of these characters are among your favorites. I've seen it for Goofy, occasionally for Donald, but like that's really it. No one really puts anyone else on a high pedestal.
Yeah, man. I've been watching DuckTales 2017. I just finished it. Actually, for the first time, I forgot that I never actually finished season 3. I forgot
Does not shock
how
me.
I love DuckTales so much. And it was kind of a nice treat that I didn't finish it the first time around because I got to like watch something familiar, but then I also got like the whole like foul arc at the end, which was so good. It was so good. I love DuckTales. I
Who's
love
your
Duck,
favorite DuckTales character?
dude. Oh man, Huey, Webby, Scrooge, Donald.
Glomgold?
Launch, dude. Fuck, I love Glom Gold, dude.
Yeah. So is Glomgold your answer to the hottest character in animation?
Oh, you know it. I, I, even though I literally made the question, I am sort of struggling to think of my own answer.
I'm not really sure what you expected from me, by the way.
I expected Rosalina.
That no, that's not animation. That's a video game. That's different.
She's still being animated. Sure, it's
That's
in a
different. You
fucking.
know that's different. You know that's
It's
different.
it's
Explode.
not different.
Explode you with my
It's
brain.
not. If it was a
Yes, it
fucking
is.
FMV game, like if it, yeah, you can't say the fucking like Night Watch characters, but you can say Rosalina.
Even though I said before, Rosaline is not like she is like the character I have the biggest crush on, but she isn't like what I would say is the most attractive character in my personal opinion.
Okay,
I've said that before
you
on this
have,
podcast.
you have.
Yeah. Who is my answer, Robin?
Fucking Cynthia. I don't know.
It was.
Yeah. Which, by the way, they look so similar. Blonde,
I mean,
long
they
hair.
sure do have blonde hair.
Women, they'll look the same to me.
I mean, you're sexist, so it makes sense.
I hate women and most minorities.
Chat, clip that.
Yeah, that'll go on the Instagram reels that we definitely have.
That'll be the only short we ever make.
Yeah. Oh yeah. TikTok. We don't care. None of us use TikTok anyway. And now we'll never have a.
TikTok died for like a day, and it came back.
No, you still can't download it.
I thought it came back.
It's back. But you can't. It's a Flappy Bird situation.
Epic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So uh, what's your answer?
I give me. I need to go into like my mind palace to think about this. I really should have like thought of this question and also a possible answer for myself more than 30 seconds before starting this video. I you know,
Yeah.
you know,
What if I
it's
killed you?
I it'll come to me. It'll come to me. I'll answer later. We'll
Nope,
leave it
nope,
as
nope. We are not moving on until you tell me who is the hottest character in animation.
uh-oh. Okay.
Domain expansion. Who's the hottest character?
Right. Um uh animated. I have to just like remember all the characters real quick. Um uh um um all right, they have to be animated. They have to I whew man. I whew man. Whew boy. I mean, oh man. I mean, oh boy. I mean, oh boy. I mean,
Okay, we
oh.
get it.
All right. I definitely, as of right now, have a very real answer that exists, and I will give that answer in uh, 5,
10,
4,
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Go.
Um. Uh. Uh. Um.
You really totally characters you've had crushes on in the past. This should not be that hard.
Uh. Uh. Ida Owl House. I don't know. I don't know.
Was that hard?
Yes. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
I had an answer, and I'm me. I hate
Yeah.
both.
But this is also the kind of thing you think about.
No, it's not.
Also, the entire time, the only like name that was going through my head was Kim Kitsuragi from Disco Elysium, but that's also mostly just because of their personality that I find attractive, and and I was like, I also it's a video game because it's from Disco Elysium, not a thing, and so I like couldn't think. It's like when you're trying to think of a word, but the only word in your head is the wrong word. So you keep wanting to say the wrong word, but you know there's a real word out there somewhere.
So it's characters from a video game, right?
Yeah, Kim Kitsuragi, Disco Elysium.
You know what else is a video game?
What?
Multiversus.
Oh my god. I mean, not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. It was shot 57 times in the chest, but it was a video game.
It
You
sure
pay want to write
was.
the characters for some reason.
And I've played it for, at like 5 hours maybe at most.
I played for 0 hours, so I'm a Switch peasant.
Yeah. And
So you said you wanted to rank the characters.
and we're gonna be ranking them because neither of us can be like, oh man, Batman, he was so good in the meta. We don't know shit about the meta. Let's be real. I think I think like I think one of the characters, I think like Superman was really OP for like 5 days or something. I don't.
Every character was like super OP for like a week before they got nerfed. I know like Taz was like unbeatable. Finn was also really really strong, and they nerfed them
Yeah,
both.
but we don't know all the details, and we're gonna be bringing them not only as characters, but like, is this is the Warner Bros. Smash Bros. Are these the characters that should have been put into it? You know, so picking them both as like characters, but also as like Smash Bros. Options. Does that make sense?
Nope, but I'm here, I guess.
Fuck.
You'll rank the first one, and I will hopefully understand. Like, holy fajolies, I know what we're doing now. Yippee yahoo! When I
Okay.
tap my feet together and I do a little jig.
I do love when you do your little jig.
It's like Snoopy. It's like how Snoopy dances.
All right. I'm
Robin's
sharing
stream.
with Stripe. I'm sharing with the audience. All right. We got Arya Stark. So, Stripe,
let
tell
you
me
rank
all
this
of
one
your
first,
deep
'cause
thoughts on Game of Thrones.
why Arya Stark of all characters? Like, aren't Jon Snow and Daenerys like both more iconic and more important?
That is true. She is like the assassin. Like she's like a very big fighter. She's popular in the fan base. Like I know she kills the one of the like
Night
important
King.
villains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So like,
she just another live action sword fighter filling up the slots.
what do you mean another? She's the only live action sword fighter.
Well, because it's usually anime sword fighter, like in Smash Bros. But I switched it up to
Yeah,
live
yeah, but
action.
but 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 in this but in this there's only one live action. You can't say another if there's only one.
Well, yeah, but I was lying.
But you can't lie to our audience.
Yes, I can. I just did. Except you called me out on it, like a little weenie bro, your little weenie boy.
So where are
Stupid.
you ranking her? Because I don't know. I don't understand how we're ranking these characters.
Um,
I think I think her moveset seems interesting, but why her over Daenerys or Jon Snow?
yeah, all right, B.
Epic. Batman. He's Batman.
Yeah,
He's like the most iconic character on this roster, which is saying a lot considering who else he's up against.
yeah.
Um,
Are you sure
yeah,
he's as popular as Rain Dog?
obviously Rain Dog is like a OC. He's probably the least popular character on this entire tier list. No one likes Rain Dog.
That is the joke.
So why am I not laughing?
Because you suck. All right, S
Put him in
tier.
S tier already.
All right.
Bugs Bunny. Um, he's like the mascot of Warner, even if they don't want to admit it. So like S tier.
Yeah. If we lived in a world where Bugs Bunny, I love Bugs Bunny. I know me and him, we've had our differences over the years, but I've come around.
Yeah, if we lived in a world where you, you were saying
What was I saying?
if we lived in a world where then you just stopped.
Oh, or if Bugs Bunny was like as like mascotish as Mickey Mouse, I think the world would be awesome.
I'd say he's like used more as a mascot than Mickey is at this point. It's just he's is not as big, and I feel the problem is because they just use him mostly as a mascot. They don't really give him a lot of stuff to do.
That's fair. Finn.
Finn, there was this question like on Twitter recently where like who is the definitive mascot of Disney Channel, CN and Nick, and a lot people were more or less locked down for uh, Disney and Nick. There was a lot of discussion over CN. I think there's a solid argument for Finn because
Especially modern
even after
Cartoon
his
Network.
even after his show ended, he's still getting stuff. Adventure Time is still getting 2 new series, and I believe like 2 or 3 more on the way. Um, like they're still getting merchandise. One of the very few like cartoons still get merchandise to this day. Um, he's always used in promotional stuff. I would say he's like the face of CN. Not just modern. It's just like overall, I feel like he's the face of CN.
That is a good point. Plus, he's awesome. Everyone likes Finn.
Yeah.
He's schmautastic,
Um,
or whatever the fuck they say in that show.
Garnet,
This is Garnet.
definitely an
Back
interesting,
together.
definitely an interesting character. I do love Garnet a lot. Um, she isn't as important to the show as like Pearl is, but she's easily the more popular character. She's probably the overall the fan favorite character of the show. Um, so I guess in terms of the worthiness, she's an A tier. Like she doesn't have to be in there, but like she's a very good pick for the second Steven Universe character.
Yeah, plus she's like definitely like the brawler of the bunch. And like I think
Yeah,
Pearl like with her spear could have been cool. Because but you know, we already got Banana Guard, so I guess we didn't need Pearl too. Um but she's
hot
definitely,
take. I would have preferred Pearl or Banana Guard.
and that's why you're a bad person.
Just
No, I love
put her in A
Pearl.
tier already. Dang it.
All right.
Isn't Pearl
All
like
right.
your second or third, like first or second favorite Steven Universe character?
I love Garnet. I love Pearl. I love Steven Universe. That's a good show. You ever
I thought
watch it?
your top two. I thought your top two were Lapis and Pearl.
Yeah, but I love Garnet too. You know, I got a lot of love in my heart.
I know. I was not saying you didn't. Please point to where I said you hated Garnet.
Uh, I mean, you're right. I do hate Garnet. I just can't stand her as a
I
character.
didn't say that. Harley Quinn is D tier because I freaking hate Harley Quinn.
It's it is funny. Uh, she got in before Joker.
Yeah, she is pretty easily like Warner. DC values her more than they value Harley Wonder Woman at this point. Like I don't think that's
Oh yeah.
a hot take. Yeah,
Honestly, she's about to be like, she's approaching like Batman levels of like value in the DC economy.
I think she's already out there. I think she's already
Sh-
out there. I believe
Yeah.
like she's consistent like the most successful like Halloween costume. She got 3 movies in the DC EU. Keep in mind, Batman got 0. Um, she was like the big selling point of Joker 2. She has her own TV show. She got her own game. She got her own anime. Like she's pretty objectively like more valuable to DC than any character that isn't Batman Superman. I would put her above Joker genuinely. Um, I hate to say it, but she is probably S tier. As much as I don't really like her anymore.
We'll put her an A then. Huh?
No, I thought this was based on like how worthy they are to be in the series, not based on how much we like them.
Oh, I mean, I thought it would be kind of like a mix of both.
Okay, then I guess A tier. Based on how much I like them, D tier. I'm just saying.
But I
How many
like
heroes
Harley
are
Quinn.
on this?
I think she's
How many heroes on
funny.
this tier list? 35. I think there's like 35 heroes on this tier list, right? And
Roughly.
how many of them have a? How many of them have been official fart comic?
Well, I'm still petitioning for the Banana Guard Fard comic, but you know, we'll see where that
I know
goes.
you are because you're the #1 Banana Guard fan, but like, frick you. Jake the dog is like A or S because I love Jake the dog. He's my little guy. You probably could have just combined him with Finn, but he has enough on his own. So, and also again, Chime's huge.
He's also like
Um,
stretching. That's awesome.
yeah, he's a little guy. So yeah, A or S. I love Jake a lot. I like him more than Finn as a character, but his importantness, obviously, Finn's more important. He's the main character. Frick Rain Dog. No one cheered when Rain Dog was revealed. D tier. No one likes him. No one likes you, Rain Dog. Are we having a Rain Dog tier?
Yeah, Rain Dog.
Apparently, they were going to include more OCs. Like
Yes.
you might have seen there was like a list of characters that had like worked on them that someone made when they were when the game was fired. Someone was like, by the way, out of spite, here's the other character that was gonna be added. 3 of them are already done. I'll pull up the list when we're done with the tier list.
Yeah.
Shaggy. Okay, so Shaggy makes sense, of course. He's like
I
the
hate the
secondary
bit they
character of
did.
one of their biggest franchises. He's very iconic. He's a very well loved character, and he has a lot you can do with the moveset. I hate his moveset with a burning
I
passion.
hate the Ultra Instinct shit. It's so not funny.
I it was funny back in 2018 or 2019 or wherever it was, but this game was revealed in 2021.
Okay, here's the thing. Legend of the Phantasaur was funny. All the memes following after it, mid at best.
I think him appearing in the Mortal Kombat movie in the intro where he strangles Scorpion, that's funny. That's a cute little short reference. Nothing major. Just, just wow. I can't believe they referenced this little meme very quickly. It was only like 10 seconds long. That's cute. This game was literally confirmed to only exist because of the Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme.
Yeah, it was like genuinely a main part of the marketing in a way that just felt so lame.
Yeah, and that's before bring up the elephant in the room of, hey, where's Scooby Doo?
Yeah, it'd be like if Hawk Tuah Girl in like 5 years was her own Smash Bros. Character. You know?
It's more like if they added Waluigi, but he was like based off the Brawl in the Family webcomic.
That is better, yeah.
Yeah, like I obviously Shaggy should be in here, or either by himself or with Scooby. But his moveset should have, because this might come as a shock. There's a lot you could do with Shaggy because he's existed for like 50 years. So like, you could easily make a moveset based off actual references to his show, but they just made it a freaking Ultra Instinct thing. Which again, it was confirmed that they saw the memes suggesting putting Shaggy in Mortal Kombat. They were like, "That's funny, but we can't do that because kid-friendly character and not kid-friendly game. Let's just make our own fighting game." This game literally only exists to capitalize on Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme.
If they really just wanted to capitalize on Ultra Instinct Shaggy, they should have just made him a skin in Fortnite.
Yeah, or don't. I think the second I found that out, like the writing was on the wall. This game was gonna fail.
Yeah,
I don't know where you want. Cause I love Shaggy, great character, of course. He deserves to be in this game as like one of the most important and iconic characters in Warner Brothers. But he doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Yeah, I think
he's like the mascot of the game. He's the face of this game, not Bugs Bunny, the main character, like the main mascot of Warner Brothers. Freaking Shaggy. He's not even the mascot of his own freaking series. It's like we actually got a freaking Disney game, but instead of the mascot being Mickey, it's like freaking, I don't know, Fix It Felix. So you can put him wherever. Genuinely, you can put him wherever because he deserves to be in the game, but like not like this.
As like the number one Scooby-Doo fan, I love that Shaggy's in a fighting game. But I think he's while he is the reason Multiversus exists at all, he is kind of also a big part of the reason why it failed. So it's like, I don't know, see?
Yeah. It's a special case. If he was based off like if he was actually how he's supposed to play in a game, then that's an A or an S because it's Shaggy. But when he's freaking Ultra Instinct, like what? I think it was like again 2018, 2019. So like 6 or 7 years after it was relevant. No, Steven. Okay. I hate how Steven's portrayed in the game from what I've seen because there's pretty clearly people who made the game do not like Steven. I think that Garnet's portrayed pretty well, but he is very much portrayed as a peace and love, and he's scared of Batman. Where objectively he would think Batman is the freaking coolest thing, even in season 1. But in terms of worthiness, of course he deserves to be up there. People like to downplay how important Steven Universe is, but it is like pretty objectively like it's. I would not even hesitate to say it's bigger than Meguro Show and bigger than Gumball to everyone liking those shows more, because it's like the last big cartoon to really get like this massive cult fan following. Like you see it all the time in like cons. They actually got merchandise. You got a spin off in a movie. Steven Universe is a massive series. There's a reason why, like, I always see people pushing to bring it back.
Yeah.
So Steven's an A or an S. I'd honestly lean more towards S, genuinely.
Superman. I mean, it's Superman.
Superman's S. Let's
Yeah.
move on. Yeah, he's Superman.
Superman.
Honestly, I think these next two as well are also S. Tom and Jerry. Like they're like the biggest Hanna-Barbera characters that aren't from Scooby-Doo. Arguably, you can put them above the Scooby-Doo characters in terms of like iconicness and importance to animation.
If Bugs Bunny wasn't the mascot of Warner Bros., I feel like it would be Tom and Jerry. I feel like that'd work.
Jerry. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, they're just that goated.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. There's an argument for just A, because I do feel like, again, I think she was kind of put in just for like a female rep, because Warner Brothers doesn't really value Wonder Woman as much as they value Batman, Superman, Joker, Harley. But everyone who is a sane, rational individual will put her in the big three, and she deserves it because she's Wonder Woman. She's one of the most iconic female characters ever, or possibly the most iconic female character. So yeah, no, of course she deserves to be in the game, even if she's kind of like a lame addition in terms of like how she plays.
Yeah. Plus, it's like it's always nice to see Wonder Woman get represented. You know, where it's like Batman.
Yeah,
It's like, of course, it's Batman, but Wonder Woman's like, ooh, Wonder Woman. You know, it's like finding a.
In what way are you going to say, ooh, Wonder Woman?
Ooh.
I know you.
No, like genuinely. Like, don't. I listen. She's not even the hottest character here. It's Voorhees, but we don't have to get into that right now. All right. I just genuinely
really?
like Wonder Woman.
Jason Voorhees.
With this design, yes.
Agent Smith is literally right after him, dog.
Okay. So?
Do not look me dead in the eye and say Agent Smith is not hot. Frick.
I don't know where this is coming from.
Anyways, Wonder Woman is S tier.
Yes, Wonder Woman's S tier. Everyone loves Wonder Woman. Velma.
Yeah. Velma. Oh, I could argue any tier for Velma, genuinely, because like she's definitely like the third most popular character from Scooby-Doo after Shaggy and Scooby, which brings in the problem of, again, we got Velma before we got Scooby, and we're never getting Scooby ever. So like that's major. A lot of people speculated that she was added just because her show is coming up, which I don't really think there's anything to add about her show. But she does have a very fun gameplay style, and it does fit Scooby-Doo as a franchise way more than Shaggy does. So I'm saying like a B tier.
I also do like the fact that it is like a sort of oddball pick, because I do think every Smash Bros. Clone should have like a.
I don't think she's an oddball pick, because she's very, very popular.
Well, yeah, but it's
Daphne.
You don't think of her as a fighter, though. She don't throw hands.
I don't think most of these characters are fighters.
Well, LeBron James has a kill count, Or that's Michael Jordan.
Soon enough. Yeah.
Wait, no, this is LeBron James. And the
yeah.
last one was Michael Jordan. I know sports. I love sports. Shout out.
B tier for Velma.
Okay. Taz.
I like Taz a lot. He's like my second favorite Looney Tunes character. I do kind of question, like, him being the second Looney Tunes character is definitely questionable. Like, obviously Daffy is like one of the second biggest commission in this entire game after Scooby. Maybe even bigger than Scooby if you want to debate it. But I do quite like Taz. I think he's a really fun character. I'd say like an A or a B, because I really like him, and he's a very iconic character. He arguably gets more merchandise than even Bugs does, but it is just he's here instead of a bunch of other characters.
Yeah. They should have put Yosemite Sam in a multiverses. That would have been epic.
Yeah, Iron Giant is the character I'm very conflicted on. Where would
It's
you put Iron
weird that
Giant?
they made the movie all about peace and shit into a fighter.
Far from the first time, I'm looking directly at you, Ready Player One.
Yeah. I don't understand why, because like Iron Giant's like a good movie, but people like keep putting the Iron Giant into shit, and it's like just let the movie exist, you know?
He's like one of the big he's like probably the face of cult classic animated movies. So I think they want to capitalize on that. Um, I think he
Yeah,
would have looked better as like an assist trophy or something like that. Now, they
yeah,
don't have assists, but if they did, I feel like, or in the background of a stage. I like Iron Giant quite a lot, but I would say he's like a C tier. He doesn't need to be here. I think the big character gimmick is cool, but they leaked Godzilla and Kong was they leaked Kong. Godzilla was in like talks. I feel like those would be my picks for the big characters. I don't really love Iron Giant as a movie and a character. I don't really think he needs to be here because it just kind of goes against his entire thing.
yeah.
Um,
I do agree with
LeBron
that.
James,
LeBron
okay,
James.
LeBron James,
B for
LeBron
LeBron.
stayed. He works for the Lakers, right? Anyways, D tier,
Yeah.
Ryan Dog tier. Put him in Ryan Dog tier because he was just included to D tier, D tier,
It's a little
D.
funny that they got real human man LeBron James into.
He's not even voiced by LeBron James.
Yeah, he's voiced by Barrett. I know.
Yeah, like D tier. Like I don't like putting real people in these games because what if they do stuff, which apparently he has done stuff, but let's not get into that.
No,
He
LeBron.
he was made he was made exclusively to be like a to like tie into the movie to Space
Yeah,
Jam 2, even though he released after the movie. So
like
like,
by
what's
like two
even the point?
years.
Yeah, um, bad. I don't bad. Okay, so
They should have put in Evil Don Cheadle in instead. That would have been
yeah,
that would have been.
they should have put in evil. They should have put Algae Rhythm, my goat. He should be the final boss. That'd be mad funny. So Morty is like a C tier. I don't think you need Morty. He really could have just been like a assist for Rick. Um, he
Speaking
could
of
be your
people who
C.
have done wrong in the real world, Justin
Nope.
Roiland, our main enemy, coming back again.
I'm just saying. By the time they added both these characters, they used the new voice actors. There was never a single little ounce of Justin Roiland.
All right, I'll put him C. Oh,
I think
jeez.
Morty is C. Rick is like objectively S tier, A or
Oh,
S. Yeah,
I don't
he is
want to
the
put him in
face.
S.
He is the face of Adult Swim. He's an
Yes.
extremely iconic character. He's obviously a fighter. If you don't want to do S, I'm only like the lowest I'll do is A.
They should have put
A.
Hank Hill in instead.
They don't even own Hank Hill.
No, isn't he
They
Adult
don't own
Swim?
Hank Hill.
Who owns
Probably like
Hank?
via syndication. Doesn't Fox own him?
All right, I'll put him in A. Spitefully, I don't like Rick and
Uh,
Morty. It's
yeah. If we're going based off like how much we like him, he'd be lower. But like, how much they deserve to be in the game, I would say yes. He's pretty high. He's the face of Adult Swim at this point.
yeah.
I hate Gizmo. Kill him. But that guy
Okay.
after that, he's pretty cool. Uh, no, Gizmo. I obviously Stripe is above S tier. He's the most important character in this entire franchise. I feel like we should cut Batman and just add Stripe instead. Um, yeah, Stripe I would put in A tier without any bias because I feel like Gremlins is a very cool cult classic franchise. because he's my little guy. He's a very cool classic franchise. It gives us some more like wacky horror, which I like. It's fitting. Um, and then Gizmo, I think he's cool and I like him, but I feel like of the two, I feel like Strike's more iconic, more battle ready. You only really need one of the two. I don't think that one's big enough for multiple characters. Put Rain Dog back where he belongs. Put Gizmo in B tier. Put Stripe in A tier. Or actually, keep Stripe where he is, but do the other two.
Is that good? Oh, wait, A tier?
Nope. Put LeBron James back.
I put him back.
Okay. Good. This is good. Now put Shazam in bottom tier because Shazam's like the face of it. We only added him because he had a movie coming out.
Well, it's Black Adam.
Black Adam. So I don't care about Black Adam. No one does.
That's pretty racist of
no
you,
one
dude.
does. No, it's not.
I know.
Even...
It's just because Black Adam. Anyway, Martian the Marvin.
I'd say he's like same tier as Taz, but I would say he's more iconic character. Give us the villain rep. Very cool pick. Yeah.
Plus, he's got a funny voice.
He's got a funny voice. The Jonkler.
I
don't want to say it, but objectively yes here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sick of Jonkler the same way I'm sick of Harley, but like he is like the second most iconic villain of all time, so like he has to be on there.
Yeah. If you got Batman, you have to have the Jonkler, and you gotta have Batman.
Yeah. Banana Guard's D tier. Jason is.
I'm putting him in B. Fuck
Jason
you.
is like.
Fuck you.
Please tell me why
I'm putting him in epic
more
sauce.
important. You know what? I'm okay with that. That's either he is D tier or he's epic sauce. You cannot have anything in the middle.
I mean, just look at his stupid fucking face. Look at him. You can't put him in D.
Jason, I believe he's the only non-Warner Brothers character included in this game.
Yeah, his rights are weird.
Yeah, his rights are all over the place. So I think just having him is really cool. How they kind of respectfully neutered him in a way. Obviously he's not like bloody, but he still has the same menace he has in his movies.
He's so hot.
I think Jason's a really cool addition.
He's so hot.
Speaking of hot characters, Agent Smith.
Rain Dog tier. Fuck you.
No, you are not doing my kidding Agent Smith.
Do you
like
actually
that.
think Agent
No,
Smith is hot?
Let's discuss
this. Let's discuss this. Do you actually think Agent Smith, like you're watching The Matrix?
No,
and
but
like,
I do.
Boy.
No, you realize who you're talking to, right?
Yeah, you can still appreciate his physique. You know,
I don't think anyone's hot.
You can look at the Mona Lisa and be like, it's a good painting. I'm not gonna eat it.
I want to eat the Mona Lisa though.
But do you want to eat Agent Smith's cock and balls?
No. A tier because he's a cool addition. I like that I picked him over Neo.
Put him in B.
He's cool. He's A tier.
Fine, I'll put him in A.
A tier, Robert. Thank you. Samurai Jack's S tier.
Another
Very
anime
iconic.
sword fighter.
He's not an anime. He's a cartoon character.
Same thing.
Racism?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, really cool, really iconic character. The face of, like, early 2000s CN. He's also got a big revival in Adult Swim. I'd say he's an S tier.
Oh, true.
Beetlejuice, admittedly, was only added for the new movie.
But it's fucking Beetlejuice.
But he's still a really cool character. Yeah, he's freaking Beetlejuice, dog. I've seen people say, like, oh, they added characters no one wants just to advertise stuff. With their example always being Black Adam and Beetlejuice. Like, Hop off my girl Beetlejuice. He's A tier. He's A tier. Frick you, A tier.
Okay. Cool.
Powerpuff Girls are also with Samurai Jack. Like they're some of the big faces of Cartoon Network. Super iconic, super well loved. They're epic and cool.
Yeah. Okay, so
New. Okay, yeah, Nubia.
so apparently, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they changed this up over the years. Her origins is that while Wonder Woman was made out of good white clay, she was made out of evil black clay. But the two are still sisters. But because she's made of black clay, she's evil.
I thought she
Do
was a
we?
good guy. Am I wrong about that?
Is she? I swear to God, I read something like that. I I remember reading something and being like, "Whoa, that's that feels racist." What's her name? Nubia Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Nubia. She says she's an honorable Amazon warrior who performed the guardian the doomed doorway. She's appointed the queen of Themyscira and ruled the Amazons.
I'm gonna search Nubia Wonder Woman.
I don't see anything about her being evil, but you are correct about the black clay thing, which not much better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I was just misremembering. I just remember hearing that and being like, it's weird. It seems like she is a good guy. Sorry, Nubia fans. Blame DC for never having.
I believe she was going to be just like an alt for Wonder Woman, but because development was so freaky, there's like let's just make her her own full character.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah, she's pretty easily like the least iconic character in this entire roster.
Yeah.
So like, and also like DC is so over represented that like out of all characters to give them, you didn't have to do Nubia, but I get it because again it's an easy. I can't put her in D tier because she isn't like a full character. She was again I believe she was confirmed to like be like a skin first, and they made her own character.
Yeah.
But I'm not excited for no one really cheered for Nubia, so I'd say that's a C tier.
Yeah. Plus, it'll look bad if the only black person outside of Rain Dog tier is Garnet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's more Warner Bros.' fault, not ours. We're Epic Sauce. We're an Epic Sauce tier.
Yeah.
We don't like.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month.
Raven, yippee! I kind of wish they just committed to either making her Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go instead of like this like new design.
I do like the
she's
design.
a very cool addition. I like design, but I just wish they acknowledged one of those two shows.
It'd be really funny if it was a Teen Titans Go design.
I would have been. It would have been hysterical if she was Teen Titans Go. I would have clapped.
That would be Epic Sauce.
I do quite like Raven. I think she's cool. A tier. Not much else to say.
Yeah. Marceline
is like my favorite character on this roster. She's probably my second favorite Warner character after Peridot. So obviously I'm super hyped that she's on here. I do feel like she's like arguably I feel like there's an argument that she should have been here before Jake even because she's just that popular of a character. She's arguably more popular than Jake. She's pretty much the reason Adventure Time stayed relevant prior to Fiona and Cake.
Yeah, because she kissed girls.
Yeah. I can't believe the bisexual goth girl is the most popular character in the show. Yeah, no. Again, I'm saying that's someone who has their favorite character be Marceline. That's an A or an S. Also, if I remember correctly, her mom is black, so she also counts.
Yeah, and plus her alter ego
That's
is Donald Glover.
oh yeah, and also Donald Glover, and yeah, she's quite epic sauce. Um, my good buddy Arthur.
I love I love how they took the Marvel Rivals approach to design and just made him hot as fuck. Like, why is he so hot in here? It's fucking Aquaman, you know? But like, look at him.
Isn't this
Look at that beard.
just like several other designs of him?
Yeah,
He,
I just
he
like
has
when they
the
make
exact beard,
Aquaman
like
hot.
yeah. Aquaman is just kind of like a we kind of can't have this game without him character. I'm
You
not
can.
excited
You
for
could absolutely have it without him.
I don't know. I feel like he's like the fourth ring after Batman and Wonder Woman. He's like the fourth like, most iconic DC hero.
I feel
I'm
like
not.
that'd probably be
No
like
one
Green
cheered.
Lantern.
Objectively, no one cheered for him at all. All the attention was on Lola Bunny, which we'll get to her. But he's cool. And again, you can do kind of name. I'd say he's a B tier.
Yeah. So she's Rain Dog tier, right? Specifically because it's not the
Yep.
new Looney Tunes show version.
Oh no, 100%, 100%. Not only that, but like, I think because they confirmed they had a few characters done, not just Aquaman and Lola, but they completely did not include them. One of them being Daphne, by the way, who objectively should have been one of the final editions. But like, I think they only went with her because they could just steal some of her, like steal her model from Bugs and steal her, um, her, all of her moves from LeBron. Like she's and also like she just looks weird compared to the other Looney Tunes characters because they're all based off of Looney Tunes cartoons. The show Looney Tunes cartoons was an awful name for a show. Um, Meanwhile, she is like based off like like some kind of weird amalgam of both Space Jam movies, and she just looks. The way I heard it was like, imagine if in Smash Bros. All Mario characters were based off like the normal Smash game, normal Mario games, and then Luigi was just like Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Plus, she has a move
I
where
don't.
she has a move, and the entirety of the move is she shows off her butt. It's like,
I don't
man,
like Lola Bunny.
that there's if they went, that there's a universe this could have been Epic Sauce, but instead it's Rain Dog.
Yeah, no. If they went with the actual good version of Lola that had a personality other than being hot, then that's an easy Epic Sauce.
Yeah.
But with the lame one, who
She's
I hate.
and like for a
freaking
rabbit, she's
rabbit
not
that I
even
hate.
that hot. Like Bugs is hotter. Like you ever see
Bugs is
Bugs Bunny
objectively
in a,
hotter.
Bugs Bunny in a dress? Shit, dude.
Yeah. Again, like Lola Bunny's one of those like people pretend that they're cool. Like, yeah, might hear me out to Lola Bunny. Okay, cool. You like the character that was objectively made to be hot.
Yeah.
You're not special. Kill yourself.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Going
that's
down
our
this
roster.
rabbit hole again, aren't we?
Rabbit hole. Let me pull up the list of characters that didn't make it. Let's see if I can find it because I know a friend. Here we go. I'm gonna send you this list.
All right.
These are the characters that they were planned to make. Some of them had development, other of them didn't. Here we go.
All right.
I'll read it out. Freddy Krueger is fully done. Gumball is fully done. Wicked Witch is fully done. Dexter is fully done. Daffy Duck is fully done. Ruby, who assumes to be Ruby Rose from Ruby, is fully done. Mad Max, Gandalf, King Kong is assumed to be done. Mordecai, Rigby, Johnny Bravo, Scoobert Dubert is done. Scorpion, Pennywise is kind of in the they don't exactly know. They say Blue is done. It's spelled BLU. I assume it's supposed to be BLOO, and it's the guy from Foster's. I assume that's what they meant.
That's what I was
DC
thinking.
Character. Yeah, I assume it's because I can't find a DC character named BLU. The only character I can think of with spelling is the freaking bird from Rio, and there's no way it's the freaking bird from Rio. So I assume it's.
But what if it was the bird from Rio?
Okay, that's owned by Disney, and if you're gonna get if you're gonna go to Disney and ask for any character, you're not asking for freaking Blue from Rio. If you want to, like it's not even like the face of Blue Sky. Just ask for a freaking Manny or Sid at that point. Don't ask for freaking Blue from Rio. So I assume it's Foster's home. Lapis, they don't know the status. Fiona's being developed. Starfire just finished. Just started development. Lex Luthor is assumed to be done. Unscrapped female character, I don't know. Secret character, which and then Uncle Grandpa.
My it's so weird to be like doing like a huge leak and then being like, all right, in this leak, secret character, can't tell you that one, secret. Meanwhile, we've just got like 20 secret characters.
I assume they did know.
But wouldn't you just go Lex Luthor, Uncle Grandpa, and plus there's 2 more I don't really know.
I think it's funny to just have Uncle Grandpa at the bottom.
Where he belongs.
Yeah. No, he's the best character on this list. Yeah. I'm gonna just rapid fire. Where I would put these guys. Freddy Krueger is the same tier as Jason. Gumball is S or A. Wicked Witch is S. Dexter is S. Daffy is S. Ruby is A or B. Mad Max is B. Gandalf is. Say again?
B.
For Mad Max or Gandalf?
For whatever one. I think I said that for Ruby. Gandalf, I'd probably put S.
Oh, no, I did. Yeah. Gandalf's S or A. King Kong is S or A. Mordecai is S. Rigby is A. Johnny Bravo is S. Scoobert Doobert is above all of them because why is not in the freaking game? Scorpion is A. Pennywise is A. Blue Foster's, I assume, again, is A. Lapis would be I like Lapis, but I feel like she shouldn't have been added over Pearl, so I'd say that's a B tier. Fiona, as her own original character, is like a B tier. Starfire would be A or a B. Lex would be A or B. Uncle Grandpa is epic sauce.
Of course.
Yeah. And they're all better than Lola.
They're all better than Lola.
Yeah. I would say like 90% of these are better than Aquaman. The only one I would say is worse is... Actually, no, I think they're all better than Aquaman. Maybe Fiona, because that's a bit of a lame addition. Especially for like the 5th Adventure Time character.
It would have been funny if the Wicked Witch was specifically like the Wicked version. I feel like that would have been...
because she's not owned by Warner.
I'm not even going to pretend like I understand how that works.
They only own they own like the original Wizard of Oz, but they don't own Wicked.
Have you seen Wicked yet? You haven't, have you?
Did I post it in my server? Dingus?
Did you?
No. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's why I thought you hadn't. You should. I like Wicked.
If only I didn't have to watch like 20 bajillion things for watching My Friends Are Just 3 and also the adult cartoon watch through.
So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. Everyone deserves a chance to fly.
Explode? Explode and die?
No, melt. Because it's the Wicked Witch. Spoiler alert. Alright, now what? How long has this been? 58 minutes?
About an hour.
Yeah.
Anything you want to quickly talk about? Or
I'm drawing a blank, you know? Take my screen off. I mean, yeah. Oh, have you seen the new Spider-Man show? You haven't posted anything about it, I don't think. But
yeah.
I don't know if it's just because it hasn't like all aired yet, or.
Think about it. Have I talked about it at all?
I don't think no. So you haven't.
Again, it feels like I'm watching a bunch of adult cartoons right now, and everything I need to watch for watching My Friends Are Just 3.
Have you watched My Thing yet?
Yes.
I'm not gonna ask how you thought about it. I'll wait till the thing. I'll be good. I'll wait till, I'll wait till Christmas Day to get my presents. It's okay. I'll
It's
be a.
gonna be like next month, I assume.
Oh, I Karuba. Yeah, that's fair.
It's
That's
not
fair.
that long of a wait. Yeah.
But it's fine because I'll have the
Um,
Pete video to watch on repeat over and over again until that video comes out.
on repeat.
Dude, I'm a poet, and I wasn't even aware of the fact.
um, yeah. Let's see. Pete video. I'm gonna record the next video tomorrow, which you won't have any interest in, but I'm gonna make you watch it anyway, because I'm evil and freaked out and I hate you. Then I'll probably start working on Looney Tunes after that, which is finally coming out because it keeps getting delayed. It keeps getting delayed, Robin. I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
yeah. It's
If they delay that freaking movie again, I'm just gonna kill myself right here and there.
it's like you go to the theater, you've bought your ticket, you sit in the movie theater, and it's like, actually, we decided we've canceled the movie.
And then I kill myself.
You just the movie theater just goes up in like a cartoonish explosion, like.
I'm just covered in soot.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I've seen most of what I need to watch for watching my friends suggest. So that's epic. So I'll definitely finish it like probably this week. Um, I have a video prepped for it. I'm prepping a video for Ice Age. Just reviewing all the Ice Age movies. Are you excited? Are you an Ice Ager?
Can I be honest with you, Stripe? I couldn't give less of a shit about Ice Age.
Wow. Fake Ice Age fan.
I think of like all the animated movie franchises, and I mean all of them, including like fucking Rio and the Angry Birds movies. I think the Ice Age movies are the ones I care about the least.
Wow. Wow. The Ice Age fandom is not going to want to hear this.
Oh no, I'm sorry, insulted your fucking comfort character, the stupid fucking mammoth. Oh no.
What,
I don't know.
are you still going to watch the Ice Age video?
Of course I'm gonna watch the Ice Age video. I watch everything you make. I'll probably like the video too. That doesn't mean I'll like the movies.
It's a good thing there's only like one good movie out of like the 6 they have.
There's fucking 6.
There's like the 5 main ones, and like 2 years ago they had it like a spin-off on it, Disney Plus.
Oh man, I gotta check out the fucking Ice Age spin-off movie. My life isn't complete until I watch the
I'm
Ice.
getting into like I think I'm getting like the 3 holiday specials, the 2 shorts, the TV series that was on Disney Plus, which is completely separate from the movie, the Family Guy crossover ad.
What the fuck are you? What?
These are all real things. I did not make a single one of these up.
Dude, they should add what's fucking Manny the mammoth. They should add him to Multiversus.
He's owned by Disney.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
I also have top 30 Nick episodes written finally after all these years. I need a costume for. I don't know what I'll do for a costume, but I just need to write that down. I just need to write that episode down so I can finally have it. I've been delaying that for over a year.
I'm just gonna quickly point out the Gravity Falls reference you made in a casual conversation.
What reference?
Finally, after all these years.
You know that's a very common phrase, right?
You were referencing Gravity Falls. Don't fuck with me, squid.
I genuinely did not think of Gravity Falls when I said that, so it's a very common phrase.
To be fair, I did just watch the film theory about Gravity Falls.
I refuse to watch it. I draw the line there. I watched their awful garbage video on Scott Pilgrim, and you know what? I draw the line at the freaking Bill Cipher, Bill Forge garbage. I draw the line there.
I That's fair.
Yeah, the Scott. Did you see the Scott Pilgrim episode? It is awesome.
I think I like started watching it, and then I got like 30 seconds in, and I just decided to do other stuff. I don't know what it is. Film theory has always been the worst one, but like, man, style theory and food theory, those, and like the occasional FNAF theory, that's like all that's,
I
that's
like
all that's good.
film theory, but I feel like it definitely suffered the most out of all the ones after Matt left.
I think,
but like when you, I know you haven't seen the Scott Pilgrim one, but like, can you guess who the worst X is? Yeah, do you want to guess? Just take a while, guess who is the worst evil X?
I'm gonna guess they're gonna pull like some twist and pull a secret eighth answer out of their mouth and say Scott. Scott's the worst.
100%. Yep.
Yeah,
they do. The second I saw the thumbnail, I said out loud, "They're gonna say Scott's the worst." And there's probably quite literally not a single soul on planet Earth. They're like, "Oh, but you might have realized we have 2 minutes left in the video. That's right, we have a new evil X. It is Scott Pilgrim." And like, duh, freaking duh.
Yeah. And like they are kind of right. It's just far as going like what I know of the thing. Then again,
they furred with like a much more interesting twist, but they didn't fully commit. Like they had the one line of, well, maybe actually Ramona's the most evil because she kind of played with everyone's heart besides for Gideon, and was the reason all these guys are doing the bad things. But they didn't commit to it. That would have been an interesting twist to like actually dive more into Ramona, but just like, yeah, no, of course it's Scott. Everyone knew it was gonna be freaking Scott. They didn't even say the second most evil was what's his name?
Gideon.
Was
vegan
Gideon, who's like objectively the worst. He's a human trafficker. He's the worst evil. But no, they said what's his name? Matthew Patel, the first one, is the most evil besides Scott.
What did he even do? He was just like kind of angsty, wasn't he? I don't really remember, man.
During his big fight, Scott dodged out of the way of one of his fireballs, and his fireball hit like 3 people, so he has a higher kill count than Gideon. But that's it.
Oh, I will, yeah. To speak on the. Actually, no, I won't talk about the Fiddle Ford theory.
Say it. I'm not gonna watch it. Just say it.
First off, it does like it doesn't like say like, oh, it's absolutely 100% canon. It does show that like it was inspired by like toxic relationships, which it was. Alex Hirsch has said as much, that it was absolutely like it is supposed to be a toxic relationship that can be like interpreted like the dynamic between the two is like similar at the very least to like a dynamic like romantic partnership. That doesn't necessarily mean it's canon, and they still think that when Bill refers to his ex at one point, that probably refers to some other chick from one of the books or something.
Yeah, I think it's called like the Oracle or something like that.
Yeah, and it was funny because it was kind of going off on some of the backlash that you were telling me about those Gravity Falls theories, where Lee kind of addressed how he didn't think of it, and it was like, listen, it was Disney. I don't think they'd do all that. It's cool that everyone has their own unique ideas.
I feel when I saw this, I kind of like the same way I was. I mean, like they're doing the Scott Pilgrim thing just to say Scott Pilgrim is the worst. But I felt like they're doing this to address the complaints they got when they did the Gravity Falls theory.
And it's nice that they're taking strives to improve, and like they shouted out the Reddit better and all that stuff. And it's like,
I assume they didn't mention my thing that I would have hoped they would have mentioned with Bill Ford.
Oh, the fucking pansexual thing. They briefly
Yeah,
addressed it, but the way he phrased it, I can't remember what it was, but the way he phrased his like thoughts on it was so weird. It was like the weirdest like sentence in the entire script. I would have to actually go back and listen to it. But it was
I'm
like,
very curious how he addressed it.
um, fucking all right, film.
I fully expected him to. I fully would expect him just to not mention it at all.
He does briefly mention it though, but he's like,
Does he
it's
say
close
the
enough
words,
to
like,
what I'm
Ace of
thinking.
Airways?
Yeah. I wonder if I can just scroll through and.
Does he say the words Ace of Airways at all?
No, no.
Yeah, not shocking. I'm more shocked he acknowledged the pansexual thing at all.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah.
So if
And like,
you can find that, that'd be cool, and then we can wrap it up.
uh, here, here. Um, yeah, I can't find it right now, but I don't know. It's I I you can at least interpret. I don't know. It was interesting because there were some points that I didn't realize. Like apparently, if you type in divorce into the this is not a website.com, there's a thing where it brings up the pub, a commercial for like the pub that Bill went to, like after he and Stan like stopped talking, meeting friends,
Oh,
and
I
it's
am
like,
not denying at all. I genuinely believe that uh, Bill has a crush on Ford. I just do not see it the other way around.
yeah, it's they don't they do focus more on Bill's perspective, um,
Which makes sense because it is the book of Bill.
yeah,
So
yeah,
what did they? I don't think you said. What did they like conclude?
um, that it's definitely based off a like a toxic romantic relationship. Whether you want to actually go the full mile and say that they
A
were,
theory.
smooching, that's a whole other thing. But
So it's not
um,
even a theory. It's just objectively, yes, it is based off a toxic relationship. That's not even a theory.
yeah,
That's what it is.
they're never, yeah. But yeah, that's just a theory, a film theory.
Yeah. If you can find the quote, that would be cool. We don't have to do it when we're on air because I know we're almost at time. Because I am curious how they address that because I just fully expect them to blow past it just like how everyone else does.
Yeah, I would have to actually just straight up rewatch the video, and I don't think anyone wants to listen to me do that.
Yeah. Again, that's what I said. Like after, I
Yeah.
think this is the end.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
everyone for watching.
That being said, if you want to talk about,
yeah.
Sorry, you were
No.
ending things.
If you have more you want to. If you have more you want to talk about.
I was gonna say, I've really liked. GT Live did a live stream where they literally just put Ash, the host of that channel, and Tom, the host of Game Theory, in front of a camera and just had like, how long can we talk about FNAF? And I listened to the whole thing, and it was funny because Ash had to stop Tom, and it is kind of cool to see like that there is like a genuine sort of passion about FNAF on that channel, where it's like my man clearly wanted to talk about Remnant, but just didn't have the time. And it's like, you know what? I've been there. So I just wanted to say something positive about those channels because we were kind of a little bit rude to Film Theory, but I haven't watched all of them, so
I do like the new host. It's just they don't have the same energy and sauce that MatPat has.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone expected them to, but it's just so clear that like they if they did their own thing, it would be fine. But they clearly just want to be MatPat again, and you just cannot recapture MatPat.
I think that's true with Tom and Lee for for game and film. I genuinely
Food and
think
style are just
that
instinctively a lot more like
better.
they're a lot more person focused than media focused, so it helps
Yeah.
them. Um,
Plus, like, Santi is like an expert cook, and Amy is really good at style, makeup, clothing, all that stuff. Like they're really good in those fields. And not saying that Tom and Lee aren't, but they're better at that stuff than Matt was, and you can really tell. Like Tom, it's mostly the exact same level of quality, and but I would say Santi and Amy have like actively stepped up a bit than Matt was, and I think Lee is. But then again, I never watched much of Matt Pat's film theories either, so maybe it's just film theories, just a bit not my personal style of video.
I would be interested in film theory the most, but I'm just sick of them doing analog horror and stuff like that.
Yeah, I almost made a video where I went over all their amazing digital circus theories because like I disagree with so much, and I still might
Can
once a few episodes
can
go
I ask
by.
you like what you disagree on that?
I honestly don't
Name.
fully remember. There's stuff about like Jax being evil, and there's a
I
bunch of like it's like
I
oh they're in
I feel like
hell and
I'm pretty sure brought this up in the episode that you decided to not re-upload. But Jax to me is like him being a NPC is so obvious and so foreshadowed that it cannot be true.
I also don't think he's true, but or he's an NPC, but for different reasons.
Can I
So
ask why?
it just it doesn't feel right. It doesn't make sense how that would end up happening. And I also like if we're seeing that like with Gummigu that NPCs are basically just humans, like what's really the point of Jax being an NPC besides that Kane would be a bit more of a threat to
That's a
him.
twist. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a good twist.
yeah. Um, but I feel like they're making it. They're putting so much emphasis on Jax that makes him seem like NPC. It just cannot be what they're doing. It's too obvious of a twist. I feel like they wouldn't do that because they know people are going to go into this show looking for theories and plot twists and stuff like that. It has to be red herring.
Yeah, but it's hard to tell like how much Amazing Digital Circus is playing and all that because I just kind of stumbled into that field accidentally. Because it was never meant to be that popular.
They've
But
been
then
very meta. They've referenced a lot of fan stuff like in the shows and the commercials.
that
So
is true.
I feel like I have to know.
Well, they know now, and especially like now with the commercials when they have all the hindsight and they're directly addressing the fans. Like the script was like mostly
Keep
done
in mind
before it
that
like super
keep
super
in mind that
popped off.
the first four uh, scripts were written all together, but everything after that, everything after what we have now, was not written at the start. So they had time to tweak things and change things and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um,
I will
so I think we
say.
should probably end it here before we keep yapping on. Actually, go. You
Oh,
have one.
final thing. Because I was mean to Lee, I want to say I like the Disney timeline theories. It was kind of addressed from the start that obviously they're not supposed to be all connected into a timeline, but the way he connected them all, anyways, was really fun.
I think it was interesting. Um, I think the whole Disney princess like battle royale thing they brought up briefly was lame, so they should have just actually done that as an episode. Because obviously everyone's gonna say it's freaking Elsa because she has ice powers. She
That
doesn't
is
win,
true.
by the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rapunzel kills her.
But yeah. Okay, now you can end the episode.
Yeah, one other thing. They're gonna do that episode, and they're gonna have another big twist of oh, it's actually Cinderella because she has time powers or something like that. Like game and film theory twists are the most predictable things of all time. But anyways, thank you
Yeah.
guys for watching. That was another episode. We might start doing these like bi-weekly because we didn't have one last week. So just we might do these bi-weekly, or we might do these
Yeah.
weekly. We don't know. We're just kind of winging it. Bye.
Bye. Weekly.